What's going on today, guys? Welcome back to another episode of WNN. I'm your host, Massive Bald Piece of Shit. Today, we'll be talking about the music production news. I'm sorry, this just doesn't feel right without hair. Let me just put this on real quick. Okay. Alright. So I have some sad news here for you tonight, guys. There's not a whole lot of new releases in the plugin world. I guess because it's been Christmas, New Year's, the holiday season. There's not really a whole lot of new shit that came out, at least things that weren't free. And I don't usually talk about free things in these videos. It's usually a separate thing. I'll probably have like a free plugin video coming soon. But what I will talk about is a bunch of weird shit. So if you like the weird news, this is going to be your episode. There's a bunch of weird shit. News? All right, in our first story, Kate Envy says, I have no problem listening to Stockhausen, followed by Christina Aguilera. Being snobbish closes doors. That was a bunch of words there. I don't know what any of those words meant. Full interview with her here, but I honestly don't even know who she is. News? In our next story, can AI create an Ibanez Tube Screamer plugin all on its own? Let's find out. So not only did ChatGPT know what it is, the Tube Screamer pedal, it was also able to churn it out in C++. ChatGPT also knows various frameworks for deploying VST plugins, such as the Steinberg SDK, Juice, and LV2. So while AI has not been able to replace everything, it may be coming for you shitty plugin developers pretty soon. So look out, Unison Audio. I guess mostly just look out, Unison Audio. So I wasn't able to make a basic GUI on its own. Turns out it doesn't really sound like the Tube Screamer at all. Let's check out the results here. I don't know, man. That's some high quality plugin design if you ask me. I mean, is it impressive? Sorta. Is it doing anything super useful yet? Not quite. I guess it could be used to make tasks like this a bit easier to start. Jesse, we have to cook. In our next story, we're going to be looking at more AI shit. I will say this guy looks like he was generated by an AI. Am I wrong here? Maybe all these videos are made by AI. So Adobe has pre-launched Adobe Podcast, a new set of online tools for audio processing, currently free to those who request and are granted access. At the moment, this offers two usable elements: an AI-powered speech enhancer that, I was right, it is AI, that automatically cleans up your audio, and a mic check feature that tells you how well you have your recording rig set up. I mean, those both sound kind of fire, actually.
There's a lot of echo in this room, fan running in the background, and the audio is being recorded.
Okay, that audio sounds insanely awful.
How do you fix all of this without installing any software, without learning anything, without having to download anything?
That's actually pretty impressive. Dude, I'm getting this shit. I mean, and by getting it, I mean I am going to bookmark the website. Other options in the pipeline include the ability to edit spoken audio from an automatically generated transcript, a remote recording feature that captures group discussions made in multiple locations, then assembles them in the cloud, and project templates to speed up your workflow. And it seems like this is mainly for podcasters and content creators. Not really made for musicians yet. It seems like they just focus specifically on that. So I've been thinking about something lately. We really need some fresh, new plugins. We need something different. Something extremely different from what we already have at the moment. Let's see what we have here. Tokyo Don Labs' new educational plugin shows you how vinyl records are made. Why? Simulathe or Simulav? Tomato, tomato. It's a new plugin from Tokyo Don Labs that shines a light on the complex process of cutting vinyl discs from within your DAW. It's weird, like I feel like they would do this sort of thing on websites before. For some reason, this is a plugin. It costs 150 fucking euros. Why? It's literally just an educational tool, but in the form of a plugin. So I guess they have a version that is a fully fledged vinyl mastering plugin, but then what's the point of this one? I mean, I feel like this other one could just be a manual for this one, right? These guys are double dipping here. I like it. That's a smart scam. I'm going to learn more about vinyl record production or labels and artists planning and sequencing projects ahead of time. I just don't get it. Like, what is the purpose of this other than money?
Hello, I like money.
Maybe I just don't understand enough about this. If you guys could figure out why this would exist other than money, let me know down in the comments. I'm open to being wrong. Yeah, so this more expensive one is a simulation of the disc mastering process. And this one is about learning it. So they've taken what could have been like an interactive thing on their website or a YouTube video and then turn it into a 150 euro plugin. I have to be missing something here. There's no way I'm not missing something here. My intuition tells me it's a scam. If you're trying to learn about mastering, then why don't you get the full version that allows you to actually do something with it? If it's because you don't want to spend too much money. I mean, if you're looking at getting your hands on a disc cutting system, then I feel like, you know, you may want the actual thing, especially when it's only like 100 euros more. News. Damn, man, I could really use a smoke right now. Do people still say that? Hey, yo, man, can I hit that vape? Is that better? The studio rack intercom has room for your cigarettes. Who the fuck smokes cigarettes anymore? I better be able to hold vapes or like cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anyone who smokes cigarettes anymore. Wait, does it actually have a cigarette lighter in it? For fuck's sake, dude. Who's doing this in their studio? This has gotta be the gimmick of all gimmicks, man. It's called the Accent MS100 intercom station, which features a dedicated storage space for your cigarettes. Released in 1999. Wow, they're really digging up some fucking ancient artifacts here. This is not a new thing. I saw it in the news, so we had to talk about it. Well, no wonder. I mean, I feel like it would be a little bit different nowadays. Like I said, it would be more designed for cigarettes or like a bong or something, or like a vape or something, or like a dab rig or something. I feel like that would be what they would, you know, make accommodations for nowadays. Each unit also comes with a warning message that states smoking is hazardous to your health. Fucking centrists, man. Make up your mind. Do you want me to have cancer or not, man? You can still buy one of these apparently. How much is it? You know, I'm thinking about picking up smoking. Do you guys think I'm gonna get more or less views when I wear this? Some of you guys are fucking weird, so this might get more views. Do you remember the first time you touched a 909? No. If you're hating, you're obviously just jealous. I know, because I'm always jealous. Foxsingle plugin developer says he's broken into some backdoor in mathematics itself that proves that the universe has a creator. I think you might have been hitting the weed a little too strong there. Maybe even just sprinkled a little DMT into it or something. Alexei Vanev believes that his discovery is both the greatest and worst in the history of mankind. Poses unnerving questions. Now I'm really starting to believe they sprinkled some DMT in there. So I guess this is something that happened earlier in 2022. I must have missed it at some point or something, but it's in the best of 2022. So let's see what they're talking about here. Of course, he made this discovery while working on a dithering noise generator. I feel like these sort of calculations get so complex that the average person will just take your word for it. So I always take this stuff with a grain of sand or a dither of noise. If abstract mathematics contains not just a system of rules for manipulating numbers, but also a freely defined fixed information that is also readable by a person, then mathematics does not just exist, but it was formed. Because mathematics does not evolve, and since physics cannot be formulated without such mathematics, and physical processes clearly obey these mathematical rules, it means that a creator / higher intelligence / God exists in relation to the universe. I'm not getting that conclusion from this. I really think he's been hitting the reefer a little too hard. Yeah, I'm not getting it. I don't know. I'm trying my hardest. I don't get it. I think we've been had here, man. This is just some sort of controversy maxing. He's just trying to get us interested in his fucking noise generator. This is some bullshit. You almost got me interested in dithering. Never. I did not get baited, okay? In our next story, how many takes is too many takes for vocals? Let's find out. Actually, I don't think we're actually going to find out. All right, let's see here. Again, this is best of 2022 news. This is some stuff that we missed, apparently. George Michael was the only artist that absolutely refused to have his vocals pitch corrected. George, please, this is take number 10,673. I have kids at home. My wife has already left me. No one's watching the kids. Please, can we just use a little bit of auto-tune or Melodyne or anything? Please, for love of God. For the love of addition that's already existed. And just like always, we're not going to read this article. That's way too much shit. Just wanted to make some jokes about it. All right, that's it for the news tonight, guys. Thank you for helping me get to 25K subscribers. Hope you enjoyed my bald head or my $30 joke here. You might see more appearances of this in the near future because I need to make my money back on this investment. If I had only known I was only going to make one joke of this, I probably still would have bought it. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Check out my second channel if you haven't. Check out my Discord, Twitter, Twitch. I'll see you guys in the next video. Someone actually told me I go off on tangents too much. Can you believe that?